It was Mephisto! No, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. I like to go on road trips and I like to review movies I've seen. So this week I'm reviewing the big movie of the weekend, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Now I'm gonna just give my general thoughts about it first, and then later I'll go into some minor spoilers. Nothing too major. It's still early in the release, so I won't spoil anything big. So here are my general thoughts about it. I saw this movie Thursday night before opening, and I saw it in IMAX, and it was a sold out show. Packed every seat. It was amazing. I haven't seen a movie like that since Endgame, and it was that level. All the fans were cheering together, applauding together. We laughed together. It was fantastic. It was like watching a live sitcom together. We were applauding all the actors' entrances and their exits. The film had great humor, the Marvel humor. It was very funny. The character of Ned, he was pretty funny in this. MJ as well. Great, great witty comebacks. It was fun. The music stood out to me for this one as well. It was epic. It did well to reflect the mood of the scenes. The music, yeah, definitely stood out. And the pacing is great. Act 1 sets up the problem. Peter and his friends are just wanting to get into college, but the whole Spider-Man issue from the trailer gets in the way. Peter then goes to Doctor Strange to ask for help, but then things don't go as planned. Even though the pacing was great overall, there were some slow points that I was like, okay, come on, get on with it. There were some scenes that Peter and MJ looked at each other meaningfully and longingly. Just, it held way too long, in my opinion. Fantastic visuals. There was a chase scene between Doctor Strange and Spider-Man where they go through the mirror universe like in the first Doctor Strange movie. Looked fantastic. Very well done. CGI there. The out-of-body move was cool, but I think it could have been explained what happened in the scene a bit more. They just did it and then went right on to the next scene. All the actors were great. Tom Holland, I think this is his best performance as Spider-Man in this movie. William Dafoe, everyone knows William Dafoe is in it. He stole the show. Every scene, perfect. A great performance and a return to a character we haven't seen in a long time. And it was fun to see Alfred Molina again. They have not changed at all in like the 20 years. It was fantastic. There are parallels to Into the Spider-Verse and Avengers 1. Basically, something happens at the end of Act 2 that brings everyone together for the Act 3 fight. The third act CGI fight, it was a little too flashy and confusing. It was hard to tell who was who. There was a lot of editing and quick movement and not a lot of place breaks for them to like rest and regroup. I think that happened about like 3 times, but it was confusing at first. I have to say this was the best Spider-Man movie to date, including Spider-Verse. This was much better. It ends the home trilogy perfectly, and it leaves off in a way that it can start fresh again. And for those wanting to know, you don't have to watch the older movies at all before this, but you should know at least some of the basics and plot points and characters before. I personally have never seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies, the second reboot in full. I've just seen other reviews about it on YouTube, and I didn't need to. They talk about it. They talk about some things in this movie, so everything's cleared up. they catch everyone up, it's fine. I didn't cry at this film, but I felt sympathy for the characters, and the fight scenes were really, really good. Uh, like, I felt the hits. I'm surprised William Dafoe did very well in the fight scenes. He was really good, as was Tom Holland. But yeah, I felt all the hits. It's very emotional. I didn't cry, but I'm still gonna give it an A plus. It wasn't as epic as Endgame, but it was perfect. So if you're a Spider-Man fan, swing on into the theaters or any way you can see this movie. Now I'm going to head into a few minor spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything or if you haven't seen it yet, please, please, please come back when you see the film. Okay? All right, spoilers in 3, 2. Okay, we good? All right, here we go. All the rumors are true. Everything, whatever you read for any article about this movie, it happens. All the villains are back, the major ones, all the original actors for those characters, everyone is back. And including a special lawyer character. That's all I'm going to say. There's a great scene between the villains, and everyone worked well together, and the motivations were clear. I understand why Marvel wanted to keep the big surprise, not big surprise, secret and not officially said, because the audience went crazy when everything was revealed, and it was epic. Everyone was so excited. The scenes between the three characters were well written and very funny. It was a perfect trifecta. They Everyone was great. There's a scene at the end of Act 2 that is akin to the same point in the Spider-Verse movie. They all shared a connection with each other. The character of old Peter comforts the new Peter. Very much, I got the same feel from Spider-Verse. Uh, there's a scene where they do the pointing meme, sort of. There's also a character that hints at Miles Morales, saying he might be out there somewhere. The theme of the film is second chances. Correctly, this film made up for all the reboots that we struggled through the years. Everyone got a second chance, even the good guys and the bad guys. So I'm telling you, definitely stay for 2 after credit scenes. The first one brings Venom into the MCU, and the second one was a trailer for the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness film coming up. To prepare for that one, you should watch all of WandaVision and the What If series on Disney Plus to understand why. Also, this Spider-Man movie might take place at the exact same time as the new Hawkeye series, because both the series and the movie takes place during Christmas time. And episode 5 of Hawkeye mentions something that we do see in No Way Home. Yeah, so Feige was right that in order to get all the connections and Easter eggs, we need to watch both the series and the movies together. So that's all the spoilers I'm going to give. I'm not going to mention what characters, although most people, I'm sure you can figure it out. It's definitely worth it. This was worth the wait, worth waiting for. It made all the years of reboots much better. Marvel is back, and now I'm optimistic about Phase 5. I wasn't sure for a while, but I'm back and looking forward to future films. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks you everyone for watching, and I'll be posting other road trip videos soon. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the road. Bye now.